Okay, so I'm about to start the last level of Rogue Tower with the poison challenge, the poison sprayer challenge. So I've got some ballistas here around my tower, which I'm defending, and they're the only ballistas I'm allowed to place, and I've done very minimal upgrades to them. I've got +1s with the upgrades that are pre-done, and I've just added +1 for armor and +1 for health a couple of times or whatever. So they're the only ballistas I've built, and everything else is poison sprayer or non-offensive weapons, non-offensive towers like the lookout tower is just a sentry tower to give buffs to the other towers, so it doesn't attack at all. And the mana banks, which don't attack at all either, they just give mana to the poison sprayers because they need mana to work. So I'm quite lucky with the level. It comes down here to this big choke point, and so I've filled that full of poison sprays, and some are hitting the armor, some are hitting shields, some are hitting health, and some are, and whatever. So I've got a mixture of things there, so they're not all turning to face the one enemy all the time. They're hitting a mixture of enemies. Then I've got this leg coming off here, which turned out to be pretty busy. I've got 4 there and another 2 there, and another one here. And there was only 2 monster layers down here, and I find this is containing them okay. So this setup here is containing them okay. Although they do come out of here at an incredible rate. And then the other section is over here. So over here is the rest of the monster layers. There's 2 here, and there's 2 here and another one. So there's 5 layers over this side. Only 2 down here, and that's why I've got these extra poison sprays. So there's 3 poison sprays there, another one here, another 4, another pot of them, and just odds and ends ones around. So the final level, a Brain Oogie is going to come out, and he's terrifying. He spawns monsters like crazy. In fact, a lot of the monsters that are going to come out of these layers are going to spawn monsters like crazy as soon as they're attacked or when they die or whatever. When they're damaged, they're all going to be spawning monsters, and my towers are going to be trying to kill them before they get to my tower and overwhelm it. So if I get 47 monsters go into my tower, I'm dead. So I've got to make sure that 47 monsters don't go in there. And they're going to be spawning like crazy. The monsters are going to be tough as anything, lots of shields and armor, and they're going to be spawning other monsters as they're damaged and casting spells and all sorts of things. So it's going to happen real quick when I unleash them. And all I got to do is click that expand button there to unleash them. And the brain's going to come out of somewhere. I don't know where. Now, if it comes out, this is another thing. Right near my tower, there's a monster lair right here, which I've had to deal with by putting all these towers here, poison sprays. And it's been tough. But at the moment, they're getting to about here, and they're all dead. So they're not making it far outside of their lair. They're not getting around the corner. Nothing's got around the corner yet at all. And so I'm hoping. But if the brain Oogie spawns here, I'm not going to be able to stop it. I'll probably have to sell these and put these along here. I'll probably have to sell these and put these along here, just trying to stop the brain Oogie. One thing you'll notice as we go as well is that I will be selling my towers. So this one down here, when all these monsters have spawned and gone past here, I will be selling that one. And then I'll put that somewhere along here, somewhere in the right valley, somewhere in the death zone. I'll be putting it. And same with these ones. So when all these monsters have spawned and gone past this point, these towers no longer work. I'll be selling them and rebuilding new ones down here, which means they're starting at level 1 again. I've got towers at level 12, level 9, 3, 11, 5, 11, 12, 4. So there's some high level towers there that have been there a long time that have built up lots of stats. And when you sell a tower, it'll demolish it. When you click the demolish button, you get the original price back, but you don't get the price of the upgrades you've done or the upgrades it's earned. So when you rebuild a tower, it just starts off at level 1 again, which means all these stats are much lower. All these stats here are much lower, which is just par for the course. If you haven't played Rogue Tower yet, I highly recommend it. Jesus, it's addictive. It's taken up a lot of my time. And yeah, it's been a fun game. I finished all 3 levels. There's 3 main levels where you got from your tower. There's 1 split off, and then another level 2's got 2 split offs, and level 3's got 3 split offs. I only just finished that. It took me about probably 100 goes to get through level 3. Had to have a solid mix of towers so that you get the maximum bonuses and maximum income. Took a lot of goes. I got very close so many times. The Brain Oogie got me right at the end so many times because he just spawns out dozens of monsters that can quickly fill up your base and overwhelm you. As well as the other ones spawning as well. The other ones spawn 2s and 3s and 4s. But the Brain Oogie just spawns so many. And we're not going to be able to see much during this video. Not going to be able to see much at all because they're going to be spawning so quick, and these poison towers just spurt gas and bubbles all over the monsters, so you won't even see them much or take damage. You won't even see them take damage much. Right at the end, I'll try and zoom in on the Brain Oogie. It'll be the last one to live. You can virtually bet your bottom dollar. And yeah, it's going to happen fast when I click the expand button. So that's just a quick overview of my map. The two layers down here. This one here, if the Brain Oogie comes out there, I'm going to be in serious trouble right away. I'll probably sell 1 or 2 of those, plonk them along here. I'll probably sell 1 or 2 of those and plonk them along here. Probably sell 1 or 2 or 3 of those and plonk them along here. Probably sell half those and plonk them along here. Just trying to stop the Brain Oogie's demons coming out of him. So it all depends on where the Brain Oogie comes. If he comes out up here, I'm fine, probably. Although I'll still be selling these and moving them in as you know, we're bringing in my reinforcements as they're no longer useful anymore. Once the layers stop spawning, I'll be selling stuff and bringing it in, including these towers down here and these ones. So once the monsters go past, they're no good use anymore. So sell them and move them in. That's what I'll be doing. So that's what's going to happen when I click the expand button. So just a heads up. Okay, and another good thing, I've got my big mouse pointer active here, as I use it on all of my computers every day for everything. I've got my big mouse pointer there. So if you're wondering what the big red arrow is, that's my big mouse pointer. Freeware, it's on my webpage. Go and grab it if you want it. Okay, so now all hell's going to break loose. I'm not going to be able to talk much. And there's going to be lots of noise as well. So all hell's about to break loose when I click that button there. So let's go. And what I'll be looking at start off with is working out where the Brain Oogie's coming out. Is he coming out one of these ones? Is he coming out down here? Is he coming out? If he comes out there, oh my God. I'll have to sell and plonk towers along here trying to stop him. Yeah. So it all depends on where he comes out. He'll come out quick, but he moves slow. And he spawns like crazy. Spawns demons and monsters. Okay, here goes. Oh, here he is, down here, the big pink one. This is a Brain Oogie. Okay, Big Brain Oogie. He's as tough as anything, and he's got lots of shields and armor and health. He's got tens of thousands of health, and he's really hard to stop. He's coming right down there, so that's all right. You can see here, it's just that monster there stopped spot spawning. Mana's getting a little bit low. I might put some more mana banks out. Put another 4 mana banks just in case. I've got 9,000 gold there in waiting. Poison sprays have gone up to 4,125 each. Okay, everything's getting handled okay so far. Nothing's getting close to here. This monster there spawned out, and I didn't see what happened, but I don't think they got past here. I was watching the Big Brain Oogie. These ones have all been sprayed. I might sell these. Demolish. They're no good anymore. And I'll put those along here. Poison sprayer. I'll put one there. Just trying to slow things down. Trying to slow this big brain guy down. I'll put another one. Basically, if he gets in this line here, I'm screwed. So I've got to stop him before he gets in here. So there and there. Oh, I put him there because that gets him around the corner as well. I get spraying here and spraying here. So at 9,000, I might put a couple more out. Might as well put them out. Might as well spend the money. Okay, now down to 1500 gold, which I can't buy any more poison sprays. So Big Brain's just moving past here. These ones are all getting handled fine. So all those poison sprays have stopped spawning. Demolish. Don't want to stop. All the monsters have moved past. Stop spraying. Demolish. I'll put 2 more in. Another one there. Might put another one there. And another one here. Just for because I've got some of my upgrades to poison sprays that slows enemies down. Now, once you've poison sprayed them, they start healing as well. So they heal. So you've got to keep spraying them and spraying them, spraying them to keep them slow. Okay, so Big Brain Oogie's there's gone down a bit. Nothing's left over this side now. These are all clear, so I'm going to start selling these. Demolish. 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 It looks like things are under control, doesn't it? But I've been in this position dozens of times before, and the Big Brain Oogie comes spawning out with demons from hell, and next thing you know, your base is overrun. So I don't trust him at all. He's a real sneaky sod. Poison sprayer. I'll put another one here. Another one up there in the corner. Another one here. Another one. He's virtually past now anyway, so righto. Another one there. Demolish, sell that one. Put another one in. You see, I'm not taking any chances with this sod. That guy's there's nearly dead. I'm going to sell that one. Demolish. Put more in. Demolish. These are all used. The monsters are all passed. I'm running out of space to put them now. Big Brain Oogie's still going. He's a tough old bastard. Look at him, he's moving through there now. Look at him moving through. His shields are gone, his armor's gone. He's almost dead. Will he spawn? Oh, I got him. Wow. And you can see there everything was done by poison spray. I had a couple of ballistas up here around my tower. And wow, I got the big Oogie just with poison towers, the brain Oogie, the big brain. Tough old bastard. But unless you sell stuff that's not being used anymore, where the monsters have gone past, unless you sell stuff and bring it in, he just spawns so much he overruns you so quick. Okay, so woohoo! That's the victory done for the level 1 poison spray challenge. And where I've just built poison sprays, I did build some ballistas around my base just to get started, just to give me a running chance. Otherwise, by the time you get a poison spray as a selection, you're long dead. So you've got to have some defense there to start off with for the first 5 or 10 levels until you get a poison spray as a selection, and then you can go. You can start building them then. And but that's it. Survive the challenge. So Rogue Tower, highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the description. It's a game that's very cheap on Steam. I think I got it on sale for about like $8 or something. It's crazy cheap, and I've had a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun. Again, this is another game that I look at and I go, damn it, I should have made this game. Command and Conquer, from the mid-90s, mid-90s, which all my friends and I used to play, hang around till midnight after work, 3 in the morning after work, hang around and play Command and Conquer. We used to have so much fun. And this is another game like that. It's very addictive, great amount of fun. So highly recommend it, Rogue Tower. Check it out if you haven't already. But be prepared to say goodbye to a lot of your life once you start playing it. It's pouring rain outside, so today's a good day to have a game. Pouring rain. Okay. Anyway, hope the video was fun to watch. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. So here we are on the title screen of Rogue Tower. I just thought I'd give you a quick look at what it looks like. So Rogue Tower by A.R.Mason. Brilliant game. Thank you, A.R.Mason. Absolutely brilliant game. I've got my money's worth out of this game, well and truly. And they call it Rogue Tower. So it's a bit like an adventure game where you can upgrade your players and go through the adventure. It's a bit like that. That's why it's called Rogue. But it's also a tower defense. So your players don't move. They just stick in a spot, which is like a tower defense. Okay, and they've got to defend as the monsters come through. You've got tons of upgrades here you can do. So as you play, you get XP, which you can spend down here buying tickets. I've got a ton of XP there. 233,000 that I can't spend. I've spent it all on everything. That's how much I played it. And you can upgrade. You can do all upgrades to get extra mana. So these blue cards here are always in effect, even if you don't have, even if you haven't played them at the game yet. They're always in effect. Whereas these ones over here are only in effect if you bought them and selected them at the upgrade screen. At the end of each few levels, you get an upgrade token you can choose, and it's one of these you can choose. So one of the brown ones. Whereas these ones are always in effect. So it's good to get these ones early. They really buff you up. But to unlock them, you've got to choose these ones. There's the catch. Okay, and so you've got ballistas and frost keeps, which throw down snow and frost, and shredders. I love the shredders. Encampments, which put out mines. I didn't like this one at the start. I didn't even use it at all. And gee, I like it now. Once you put an encampment down and increase its range, it's spewing out mines everywhere. And lookouts are good. They buff other towers. They don't attack. They just buff other towers. Particle cannon, yeah, not too bad. Obelisk, I love obelisks. They just melt enemies. And the one I haven't really got into is the radar towers. I just didn't recommend those. Didn't reckon they worked real well when I've tried them out. The planes have got pretty crappy AI. You know, they circle all around the place without shooting lots of times, and you're thinking, shoot, shoot, shoot! And so poison sprays, that's what I just did, the poison spray challenge. I might do a flamethrower challenge next, or an encampment challenge next, or a frost keep challenge next. I don't know. See what I feel like. I've done a ballista challenge where I've only used ballistas, and I think I got through it once. Yeah, with just using ballistas for everything. The trouble is, if you just build one tower type, they get really expensive really quick. More to just test the coils. I tried to test the coil challenge, and I test the coils too weak. So in this version of the game, anyway. So that's the upgrade tree. And when you play, you choose your level. So one single defense is when you got one thing, and that splits off into eventually you got 8 monster layers. This one here you got 2 to defend, so there's 1 going each way, 1, 2 like that. And eventually you got 8 monster layers to defend in total. And this one a triple defense where you got 3 going off, and you got eventually 8 monster layers to protect against. So this one here gets very hard very quick. I've only just got to level 45, the final level. I think it was yesterday. It took me a lot of goes, probably over 100 goes. I'm using version 1.08. I don't know if there's upgrades. I don't know if the upgrades are free. I haven't checked anything. But I've got a ton of ideas where you could add stuff into the game. Helicopters, and if you've got biplanes, why not add helicopters? And you know, they're slow moving and they're slow turning, but they can move anywhere on the map. A lot of stuff you could add, but yeah, great game. That's Rogue Tower. Highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Hope the video was useful.